Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another just shorter kind of like little episode. I see a lot of you guys have enjoyed the up close and personal with the Omega Seamaster Professional 300-meter diver watch that I just purchased recently. A full review is coming on the watch very shortly. But the other thing I wanted to do today was just kind of dive in a little bit into this article that I found on Time and Tide watches. I think it's actually really cool before the full review. So let's just dive into this article very quickly. It says, editor's note, if it can be the daily wear of James Bond, it can be yours too. But how does the Omega Seamaster Professional 300 meter actually wear in the wrist? If you haven't had the pleasure of experiencing one in the metal, it's a must. Because while the brief of making, yes, a daily watch might seem simple, it is much harder to execute than you'd expect. And the watch, colloquially, known as the SMP, gets it just right. Let's take a closer look at why it is so successful. We all love a birthday, and watch brands love them as much as anyone. An excuse to celebrate a hook for a new collection. At Baselworld 2018, Omega marked the 25th anniversary of the Seamaster Professional Diver 300M, aka the James Bond watch, with a revamp. It was the SMP that kicked off Omega's relationship with the Bond franchise, becoming something of a late 1990s icon as Pierce Brosnan wore a series of tricked-out, weaponized versions of the watch over the course of 4 movies. Of course, unfortunately, I don't have a weaponized version of it, but that, of course, is, kind of the watch in the digital flesh. So it continues on to say, with 14 new variations, 6 in stainless steel and 8 in steel gold combos, 3 dial colors, and a choice of rubber strap or steel bracelet, Omega's revamp of the Seamaster Professional Diver 300M is about updated materials and mechanics rather than a major redesign. The case diameter has increased from 41 millimeters to 42 millimeters, and the Seamaster's distinctive cone-shaped crown for the helium escape valve sits at the 10 o'clock position. For the first time on a Seamaster Diver 300M, the caseback is sapphire crystal. The movement is Omega's well-proven coaxial chronometer, master, caliber 8800, introduced in 2016, which made us certified for magnetic resistance to more than 15,000 gas and has a 55-hour power reserve. And then it continues to say the rotating dive bezel is now made of ceramic, and on this blue version has inlaid white enamel markers. On the dial, also ceramic, Omega has reintroduced the distinctive wave pattern of the early SMPs and moved the date window from the 3 o'clock position to 6 o'clock. The shape of the skeletonized hands is also strongly reminiscent of those on the original. Of course, there is the beautiful piece again. And it says the 2 steel-on-steel models capture the look and feel of the original far more than the rest of the new lineup does. In black, it's classic and restrained, maybe too restrained, ? While in blue, it's right on the nail. Nostalgia aside, the simplicity of the blue bezel, blue dial combo makes for a really clean and strong design, which is what we want in a sports watch. The glossy finish on the ceramic dial and the slightly wider laser-cut wave pattern look more assertive than on the earlier SMP models, and the effect is well balanced by strong but not overbearing indexes that are filled with bright white super luminova. Of course, there's the back of the beautiful movement there. And says the increase in case size from 41 millimeters to 42 millimeters is barely discernible on the wrist, and with those nicely curving lugs and great weight distribution, it feels very present yet really comfortable on the wrist, even a small wrist. The soft and fluid feel of the bracelet is an unexpected treat on a proper sports watch. And who's it for? Anyone wanting a robust and really good-looking everyday wearer that could take them from office, although not a suit and tie profession. I kind of disagree, but we'll get to that in the next video. To beach and some proper diving. Oh, and James Bond fanboys, and maybe some girls. Any surprises? The blue on steel models look totally right and very modern, despite being closest in look and feel to the original, and more adventurous. Color and metal variations don't quite gel with me, according to the reviewer, although we'll certainly not be short of fans. Anyways, guys, I hope you really kind of enjoyed that, little article. I found it and I happen to really like it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it would be a perfect transition from the unboxing and kind of slight review to my full-on review, which will happen probably sometime mid this month. But I did want to say that if any of you guys have any questions, any comments, anything regarding this watch in particular that you'd like to ask, that you'd like to find out, you want me to dig into more, bigger detail or anything like that with, please feel free to let me know. Leave your comments, of course, in the comments section below. I look forward to reading them, getting to answer everything that I can with them. And I will try to incorporate as many things as I can, of course, into my review for you that you guys want to know, bring up, anything else like that. So again, thank you guys for watching this kind of somewhat shorter video on this, transition video to the bigger unboxing, or not the unboxing, the in-depth review. And I look forward to seeing you guys for the next video when we really dig in deeper to the Omega Seamaster Professional, aka SMP Diver 300 meter James Bond watch. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. That'll help the channel.